Hi and welcome. My name is Lotfi. In this video I would like to explain what it means to have deep emotional pains and what it can lead to. You're most probably watching this video on the page about how to prevent and how to heal cancer, or the page on how to boost your immunity, your energy levels, your happiness. And this video will be on these different pages, and you may be watching it on YouTube. Then you can click the link below to see more, understand more. And this video I really would like to clearly explain and make very clear to you how important it is to deal with emotional pain. We all know physical pain. You hurt your finger, you feel pain. Maybe you have back pain, lower back pain, higher back pain. Maybe it's chronical. We are human beings. We, the human beings. It applies the same for animals, but not as complex as for humans. We are living in a 3D world. 3 dimensions, that's what we see, what we can hear, what we can feel, what we can smell, what we can taste. For most people, it ends there. What I do not see does not exist. For me, that is very limited. Limited because we could not see back in the days that the earth was going around the sun, and we were seeing the sun going around the earth, so the earth was the center of the universe and the sun was moving around the earth. Does it make it true? No. And there are thousands of examples like this. And there are also hundreds of examples of scientists not wanting to admit something new because it would mean that all the old work would become partially or completely obsolete. Meaning their reputation would end, or at least that's what they believe. That now that there is new science, new facts, then what they have been teaching is not so true anymore. So they try to stop it and try to prevent things, and we see it in many fields. And that's, I'm not going to be polite about it, it's just totally stupid. It's ignorant, it's totally based on ego, it's the dumbest thing you can do to yourself and to others. And I know that a lot of you who have been selling stuff have been hiding things from their clients because you simply wanted to make the sale and you didn't care about the full truth. I've been a salesperson myself for many, many years. And the reason my clients were coming back and were referring to me is that I was honest. I was not lying to them, I was not hiding the facts, and I was telling them truthfully what the benefits were and what the inconveniences were. And if my product was not as good as another product anymore, I would not lie about it. Maybe my product was cheaper, so they would still buy it. But people appreciated the honesty. And often they decided to buy from me, not somewhere else, because they trusted me. And they realized what they truly needed, because that is what I was working on. Not trying to shove a product through their mouth because, I wanted to make the money. No. People were buying from me because I was first helping them to discover what they needed, and then showing them some possibilities. And they would choose. They would decide to buy. I was not telling them what to do. It's also what some salespeople do. They tell their clients what they have to do. Well, your clients are not always stupid imbeciles. They know what they need. And if they don't know, it's your job to teach them. Like it is my job, I feel it very strongly, it's my job to teach the people what I have learned in the past 40 plus years. And what brought me to be healthier, to be happier, to be more in balance, to enjoy life, to be much more independent, not to depend anymore on other people, on objects, on events, on whatever external factors, to be happy and to be in peace, to enjoy life, to take it easy. I am much more healthier today than I was in my 20s and my 30s. I'm much happier. I even lost weight compared to when I was in my 30s. I have less stress. I'm enjoying life. I also have less money than back then. And yet, I'll take this life a million times over that life. Because it's not about money, it's not about the status I had in the different positions I had, in the different companies I had. It's not about the big cars that I've been driving. It's not about the big apartment I had with a nice view, penthouse. No. It is about how I feel. 24/7. It's how I feel when I go to sleep at the end of the day. It's how I feel when I wake up in the morning. It's how I feel when things happen. Things that are fun or things that are less fun. And all that became possible through work. Not through buying and reading books only, not through watching videos only, not through going to workshops only, or to listening to people telling me what I have to do, but mainly through practicing. Every world champion in sports got there through practicing. Yes, some people were born with a great body, the right legs, the right arms, the right heart, the right whatever, which would give them some higher chances to win the golden medal. But without practicing, they wouldn't get that medal. And some people were not born with all these advantages, and yet they won because they worked hard. And I want to take an illusion away very quickly that if you work very hard and you suffer long enough, you'll get great results. Yes, you will get results if you're lucky, but you have to ask yourself at what price. I've heard it many times, and I came to the same conclusion by myself through my own experiences, that in life you have to go with the flow. You have to ride the wave, which makes things go easily, smoother. Which means things take less effort. But for that, this has to be switched off quite regularly. Because it's not this that should be ruling your life, it's this. And the reason most people are not living here but living here, because here is where the pain accumulates. The scars. Things that have happened to us that we didn't enjoy, hurt us, and left pain. Those pains, when they get very intense, and they grow older and they grow bigger and deeper, they start to harm us. So coming back to the 3D, we are not just a 3D body. We are not computers, we are not machines. We have a soul, we have a heart, we have an inner child, we have a mind, we have a body, we have an ego. Yeah, you don't like that one. And the trick is to get all these aspects to work together as a team. And this is being taught in all different societies, through different techniques, through different sciences. Qigong is one of them. You'll find it everywhere. Within religion, they also talk about different aspects. It's everywhere, and yet most people ignore everything and only live here. And it's all about the mind ruling, the ego ruling, and then a little bit the body, or maybe a lot the body, by painting it and making it look different, making it look in a way, but it's not really us. Well, beneath here, it's all pain and hurtful, and it's a big mess. When you lose a parent or a child or a dear friend, it hurts. Moving on, just like that, is definitely not a solution. It's ignoring something, it's letting it there. And what happens when you have a physical wound that you ignore? Yes, it starts to get worse, starts to get infected, starts to rotten. And at a certain moment, if you don't take care of it, you end up having to amputate your arm. When it comes to emotional pain, it means cancer. It means stomach problems, ulcers, stomach bleeding. It means hemorrhoids. It means skin diseases. It means migraines, back pain, lower back pain, high back pain, neck pain, joints who are hurting, getting injuries whenever you move. Of course, also the brain. Yes, less concentration, making more mistakes, or even physically in the brain. I don't know all the scientific names, but there are quite some problems you can get in your brain. Blood vessels who just blow up. Deep, unresolved emotional pains can also cause genetically predispositioned illnesses to surface. What does it mean? It means that in your genes you have certain anomalies which can cause an illness to pop up. But this does not always happen to everyone who has this gene, or it depends on the person at what age it starts. And all this depends on how strong and how balanced that person is. Immune system, for example, plays an important role in keeping or letting a disease surface. And of course the internal balance, the energetical balance, how healthy you are inside, in your soul. And if you look very carefully, people who are in balance, people who are at ease, people who are relaxed, truly relaxed, they don't have problems, they don't have illnesses. And if you have an illness that is genetically there and it starts to pop up, there's still a chance that you can heal it, or at least lower the impact. You have to work on yourself. At any given point in your life, it is crucial that you have your inner balance, you have your inner peace. Otherwise, tumors. And tumors can generate everywhere. Cancer. First benign, but then they can turn into cancer. That is why cancer has been called the sickness of the old pains, of the old emotional pains. Yes, you get cancer. You may get cancer through radiation. If you have enough radiation poisoning, you get cancer for sure. Depending on your immune system and how balanced you are, you can beat it or you can die from it. And this applies to any kind of cancer. We today, 2017, we have thousands of sources of radiation that are harmful to us. Mobile phones, the mobile phone antennas in the streets, Wi-Fi stations, the sun, and not just when you are in the sun, but also the sun flares, and not everything is kept away by the magnetic field around the earth. There's radiation through what we eat, when we microwave our food. There's so many sources of radiation. There's so many more sources of cancer because we eating the wrong foods that have been manipulated, processed. And I can keep going on. You will see on the website some details about how we harm ourselves. It doesn't mean that if we do it from time to time, it will kill us. The accumulation can kill us. But the most important thing is, and that you can see, that some people have been smoking all their lives and they become really old and no lung cancer. Some people have been exposed to sunlight, direct sunlight, all of their lives, and they grow old and they have no skin cancer. Some of the people have been really eating the wrong food, and hey, no problem. Why? Because first, it's a combination of things, of circumstances that get you sick. And second, it's because they're inner balance. When you find your inner balance, your true inner balance, first of all, you will start to hurt your body less. And second, you will grow stronger. Your immune system will get stronger. Your physical body will get stronger. Your emotional body gets stronger. Everything gets stronger. And then you get the chain effect, the snowball effect, the domino effect, I meant. And that's crucial. The other way around is also true. If you do not take care of yourself, you end up being a total mess and swallowing pills all day long and still not resolving anything. Coming back to the emotional pains, it is fundamental, it is crucial, it is essential. It is mandatory, it is a must that you take care of those. I lost my mother when I just turned 26, the day after my birthday. There was a shock because it was out of the blue. And she was not even in the same country as I was. I could not say farewell, and she was just gone. Boom. My mother and I, we were very close. Not during the last 2 years of my life, 2-3 years, because I had my own life that I was building up and I wanted to detach a little bit from my parents. But until then we had been very close and I still loved her very much. So it was an enormous blow. And I was way too young to lose my mother. And I know some of you have lost your parents even earlier, and I cannot imagine how tough that is. I just know how tough it was for me. And it took me a while to digest it, to deal with it. First thing I did was just taking a week off. And then I went back to work, and then I dove into work. And I just ran away from my emotions. But then they caught up with me. Then I had two choices. Luckily, I made the choice to deal with them, not to run away again. I've seen people running away again, because when I lost my mom in the same company, 2 other people lost one of their parents as well. And we all dove into work. And one person didn't deal with it even after 6 months. And that person really met hell. Because you can only keep running for so long. It's like trying to escape the police by car, and at a certain moment your gas tank is empty. Yeah, then you're fucked. Well, in life it's the same. If you don't deal with your emotions and you let these wounds grow bigger and get infected and accumulate, one day you get fucked. And there's no planning in that. You cannot say, I'll deal with it in months, in a few months from now, in a few years from now, when I have done this and I have done that. No. It will just hit you when you're the least prepared. So the best thing to do is to deal with it as soon as you can. And I've seen many people ending up with a lot of illnesses because they were not dealing with their emotions. Some people had 5 different types of cancer in 5 different spots of their bodies. Other people had all kinds of illnesses and problems, and doctors could not help them. Yeah, for the first reason being that doctors only look at the symptoms and try to treat the symptoms and don't go to the root of the problem. That's why I always advise people to go to the root of the problem. No matter how big the pain seems to be, go to the root of the problem. And there's always a good way of doing it, which is basically just doing it, and before you know it, the pain starts to dissipate. If you cannot do it by yourself, ask for help. You can ask me, you can ask another expert, doesn't matter. But do something, please do something, for your own sake. It's important. It's important that you start to enjoy life again, because you came in this life to enjoy it, not to suffer. Yes, shit happens. But is there anywhere written, did you ever, at any time in your life, sign a contract that said, you need to suffer for the rest of your life? I hope not. And if you did, tear the contract apart. Because yes, you get challenges. But no, you do not need to stay in the shit. It's time for you to raise, to get up, to face your fears, alone or with help, and then get free. And once you're free of them, as soon as you start to get free of one fear, you will start to feel the difference. And then there's another fear, and there's another fear, and there is a scar, and another scar that you're taking care of. You start to heal more and more and more. And you start to feel lighter and more free, and your body is starting to react to it. You start to be able to move again. I had periods where I could not turn my head because I had so much stress, I had so much pain. It was shortly after my mom died. It was terrible. I would go for a massage 3 times a week, and then 1-2 days later again I was completely stuck. Is that the way you want to live your life? I refuse. And the only way not to get back to that situation is to go to the root of every problem. Otherwise, it's like bad herbs in your garden. You just keep growing back. If you cut them from the top, they're 2 days later, ping, hello, I'm back. It's important. It's crucial that you take care of yourself, that you take good care of yourself. And no matter what you have done until now, that's in the past. You're not stupid, you're not dumb, you're not ignorant. You simply did not know, or you were not aware, and that's okay. So no need to beat up yourself, no need to be angry at yourself. Just be gentle and loving to yourself and say, okay, because I love myself, I will start working on myself. I will start healing myself because I would love to live a fun life. I do not need to suffer anymore. There's no reason why I should suffer. It's not because other people around me are suffering that I should suffer too. Because you're not helping them. Why do you think that when it comes to the animal world, the pregnant mothers or those who just gave birth get priority when it comes to food? Because the stronger the mother, the better she can take care of her offspring. That's why when you're a parent, you should take very good care of yourself, otherwise you cannot be there for your child. If you are a good friend, you first take very good care of yourself so you can truly help your friend. The weaker you get, the less you can help your friend or your child or your parent or your colleagues. It's very important to take good care of yourself for 1,000 of reasons. You can just Google it. I will not name them. Just Google, why should I take good care of myself? I guarantee you will find thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of pages telling you why. You don't need to take my word for it. You can Google it if you don't believe me. But I'm talking from personal experience and from the experience of a lot of people around me. My coaches, my mentors, my friends, my clients. Yes, my clients are a great example. That's why I have testimonials. Because my clients came to realize things about themselves. And they grew stronger, healthier, happier. And that's why I'm getting new clients. Because they talk to their friends. Or their friends just see them like, what happened to you? What did you do? What did you eat? Yeah, I did that and that. I worked with that guy, or I worked with that couple, and we did this and then this. Can I meet them? I want to do it too. The way you look, the way you are. I want that too. And that's a very natural response. And that's the response people should have when they look at you. There's a high chance they look at you now like, Keep your shit there. Because they don't want to feel as shitty as you feel. But if you feel great and you look good, healthy, they will come to you. What did you do? People met me after 10, 15, 20 years and they were like, wow, you even look younger than 10 years ago. What did you use? Nothing. Pure natural. But I'm feeling much better. I'm healthier on the inside. Living a healthy life is much easier than you think, is much cheaper than you think, and will bring you so much more in every possible way. So I have the balls to say that you would be truly stupid if you would not consider it. You're not stupid because of your past actions, you would be stupid because of not deciding today to start to do something good for you, so that you can start to truly enjoy life. Yeah, I believe you agree with me. It would be really stupid not to start enjoying your life. If it's not that expensive, not that difficult, if it's quite easy and cheap. Well, watch further videos, read further my website. There's a lot of free stuff that can help you. And if you decide that you want more in-depth things, you want to join a workshop, you want private sessions, doesn't matter where you are in the world, we have the internet today, then you're very welcome to contact me. You're also welcome to give me your feedback. You're welcome to ask questions. My life mission is to share everything I'm learning and to help others to grow healthier and happier again. I hope this video has inspired you to take action. Please do something for your own sake. I wish you a beautiful day. Hope to see you soon.